So a little while ago, we created a video about some of the safety features that were on this kind of demo machine. So this was used for showing and demonstrating some safety functions on various pieces of machinery. So the idea here, in fact, I will press play, is that there's a machine running in here, and we've got things like light curtains and guards and various other safety features to stop access by the operator, by the user, to any hazardous movement. So pretending there's a machine in there. And one of the things that I thought I would just show you is how we use standards to determine safety distances. So obviously there's a bit of an opening within these guards. I've just quickly gone and measured the size of the openings. So we've just kind of measured the size of the openings, and this slot we can see is 20 mil wide. Okay, now it's in fact 100 millimeters tall as well. So I measured that as well. Now the question is, therefore, if the aperture is 20 mil wide and 100 mil tall, how far away does our hazardous movement need to be, or how far away does the guard need to be from the hazardous movement? Now, we'll ignore for the moment that this guard is a total of 400 or 500 mil tall and there's a big opening underneath. But if we were using this guard, how far away would it need to be? Okay, so I'm looking here at, EN ISO 13857. So this is for safety of machinery, safety distances to prevent hazardous or hazard zones being reached by upper and lower limbs. So we'll just nip down. So it's page 8, which gives us this quite helpful table on openings. So bear in mind, this is for persons of 14 years of age and above. So we said that the width of the opening was 20 millimeters. And now the geometry of the opening was a slot, so that's up here. And quite obviously we're looking at how do we limit access from someone's hand. So the hazardous movement has to be a minimum of 120 millimeters away from the opening. So what does that look like? We'll just press play here. So we've got 120 millimeters on the tape measure. You can see that, just to make up for the guarding as well. So I'll position that there, and I will try and put my hand in the guarding. Now, I was quite surprised actually when I was doing this. I think there's probably only about 10 millimeters away from the end of my fingers and wherever that hazardous movement is. So either I have a strangely skinny hand or strangely long fingers. But this gives you an idea of what it means to apply standards such as 13857 with respect to the opening between guards and the location of any hazardous movement. Now, obviously on this one, we've ignored the fact that there's a massive grey opening at the bottom, and you can also reach over it. Now, I might create another video that looks at what would that distance at the bottom need to be, and what would the proportional size of a person have to be for this guard to kind of function correctly for reach over distances. But we'll have a go at that.